Let's see this question. This kind of question is really interesting. I feel this kind of questions are really interesting. Okay, so I think one or two questions we have done previously in some chapter. I don't remember, but let's see this. Okay, so this was asked in GATE 1998, 2 marks question. So it looks big, but it is very interesting and it is straightforward. Okay, so basically formula putting, you can say, or Venn diagram. In a room containing total 28 people are there. Okay, so 18 people speak both English and sorry, I say 18 people who speak English. Okay, so 18 people are there who can speak only English, then 15 people are there who speak only Hindi, and 22 people are there who speak only Kannada. Okay, so now 19 persons speak both English and Hindi, 11% speak both Hindi and Kannada. So lastly, and 13 persons speak both Kannada and English. So the question asked is, how many speak all 3 languages? So this is our question. So everything is given, just one thing is asked, who are the people who can speak all the 3 languages. So here if we see the Venn diagram, so this is given as, let's say this is our English part, this is Hindi, and this is Kannada. So English part is, if we take this total thing is 18, and then total Hindi, this total is this whole circle, okay, is 15, and then 22 people who speak Kannada, so 22 whole part. So now there is given 9% who speak English and Hindi both. So English and Hindi both, this intersection part is 9. Then 11 people can speak Hindi and Kannada. So this part is 11. And lastly 13 people can speak Kannada and English. This is Kannada and this is English. So the question asked is this part. What is this part is? Okay, so this is a straightforward question. So you can say like n of E union H union K is equals to n of E plus n of H plus n of K. See, this is visible from Venn diagram also. All this minus the second, like if this is taking single thing. Now the second is we have to take the combinations. So minus n of E intersection K minus of n H intersection K, then minus of n E intersection, what is left, E and H. Okay, so we have all this data, and finally it will be plus, the next will be plus n of E intersection H intersection K. So this is we have to find out. So the thing is, we have all this options. This is red, let's take another color. So this is 28 given. Okay, so total number of people is 28 given. So n of E is 18, this is 15, this K is 22, E intersection K is E and K is 13, then H and K is 11, then E and H is 9. If we put all this, we have to find this. So let's see what is the answer here. So the answer is 6. So the answer is 6. So option D is our correct option. So I hope this is easily understandable to you. So first is single plus, then minus, then plus. Okay, so here we have 3. If we would have more, so that thing will be continued, plus minus plus. Okay, so like this alternate. So from Venn diagram this is much more visibly clear. Okay, so I hope this is understandable, and practice this kind of questions more. I think this kind of questions are already there in other chapters and everything. I think 2019 one question was there in aptitude section. Okay, so this kind of question. Okay, so this will be, then it will be in if you practice more, it will be easier to you. So now let's see this question. Okay, so now don't see this part now. Let's see first the question. It was asked in 1999, 2 marks question. So 2 girls have picked 10 roses, 15 sunflowers and 14 daffodils. So all these are flowers. So what is the number of ways they can divide the flowers among themselves? Okay, so this is a pretty interesting question. So there is a formula. So I don't tell you to remember certain things, but I have written down this formula in my, if you have seen my videos, I don't make short notes, I paste it on my wall. So I have pasted it on my wall. So take this, let me read it out. Number of ways for distributing r similar things among n different things. The formula is n different objects is n minus 1 plus r n minus 1 plus r CR. Okay, so this is our formula. So this is important, please write somewhere down. Okay, so this is important here to use, we will use this formula here. So here 2 girls have picked 10 roses. So let's do one by one. 10 roses, then 15 sunflowers, then 14 daffodils. So 10 roses among 2 girls. Okay, so here if we apply this formula, I mean distributing 10 roses among 2 girls. So here n minus 1 plus r CR. So here n is different number of things. Okay, so 2 girls are present, so this is 2 and r is 10 because 10 similar roses. So okay, let's for our example, let's take all roses are identical. Okay, so 2 minus 1 plus 10 C 10. So this is 1. So now next is 15 sunflowers among 2 girls. So then again 2 girls minus 1. For this r, now r has changed to, similar items has changed to 15 sunflowers. So 15 C 15. So this is whatever it is. So next is this 14 daffodils among 2 girls. So n is 2 minus 1. Now r is changed to 14. Okay, so 14 C 14. So let me see what are the answers. First one is 11, then 16, then 15. 11, 16, 15. So 11, 16 and 15. So now if you do plus, okay, so if you do plus, it will give you wrong answer. Okay, you can put it as none of this and you will get negative marking. Okay, so why it is not plus, it is multiplied. Okay, so total is 11 into 16 into 15. So if you look closely, the thing is 2 girls have picked 10 roses, 15 sunflowers, and so these are not all cases. This I can choose this or this or this. These all things 2 girls have picked. Now among this we are distributing among 2 girls we are distributing all these flowers. So whatever this is coming, so this is coming as 2640. So option C. Okay, so I hope this is important. So understand more important is please write this formula somewhere down. Okay, so this part please write somewhere down.